they flexed this game to Sunday night. And Carl, this is Carl's topic right here. Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers. And I know we already talked about potentially playing the Packers, right? Like they already won. Now, a lot could happen this 7th seed. The Packers could win. If the Seahawks win and the Packers lose, Seahawks are in. If the Seahawks lose and the Lions win, Lions are in. Packers win straight out, Packers win.
Flat out.
So who you got?
Two of these teams deserve to be there. Two of them. And the Seahawks and Lions are the two teams I'm talking about. Those they work to get there. They earned their spot to be there. The Packers just got lucky. I told when Carl was on here, man, I'm rooting for the Lions. Let's go Detroit. Get Aaron Rodgers out of here. We need something, man. I'm tired of these old quarterbacks, man. Keep sneaking their way into the playoffs and messing up the narratives. It's just like when LeBron made the playoffs those few years when we tired of watching LeBron, bro. Even though the playoffs was kind of boring without him, but it was more entertaining because now anybody, the playing field is even. It's more entertaining because you don't know who's gonna do what. And look what happened. Joe Burrow ended up in the Super Bowl. That was a new quarterback was on the rise. But yeah, let's go Lions. It's gonna be tough Sunday night in Green Bay, but I'm rooting for y'all. I got my metallic and blue. I'm about to go buy me some Cartiers. Anything that represents Detroit, I'm putting it on because we out here.
All right, T, right there. All right, so now look, I would love to see the Lions get in too. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see them. No, I'd rather see the Packers get in because both of my nemesis are in the Cowboys and the playoffs. Tom, I really like you, man. You're the most likable Cowboy fan I know. You actually make me. You brought down my hatred a little bit for the Cowboys, honestly, right? But at the end of the day, they're still the Cowboys. I hang around Tomo, and then he filled with so much positive energy. And next thing you know, I go online, I see an arrogant Cowboy fan, and everything Tomo was dead got erased. So I think the Packers gonna win because I think the Packers gonna win because the Packers, the last time they played, don't get Tom my titles, Joe. Hey, Donnell, I ain't forget about when we had RG3 and you told me I was gonna beat the brace off us on Thanksgiving. So that stuck to me for the rest of my life. All right, so. I'm not gonna ever forget that. All right,
game stick with me for the rest of my life.
I hope it did.
We almost won too.
Man, that was the best Thanksgiving I ever had. I think probably too. That game happened before I ate the food too. Ooh, that was really good. But anyways, so the Packers, the last time they played Detroit, Aaron Rodgers turned the ball over 3 times in the end zone, not the red zone, the end zone. I remember watching that game, and they won. They lost by 1 possession, and they played in Detroit. This time they playing in Green Bay. Green Bay got all the momentum. Detroit had some momentum, but they win, lose, right? They got ran all over by the Panthers. So I think Aaron Jones going to have a good day. Jared Goff is not going to be on the streak he on right now. I think his last 6 games, he's 16 touchdowns, 1 interception, something like that. I think that's going to slow down. But I do like to see the Lions in. But they won't get in because the Seahawks are going to beat the Rams. That sucks. All right? Because Baker Mayfield, I know he's been playing well at home. They are playing, first of all, they're playing the Rams in Seattle, and this is Bobby Wagner's first game back. You saw what happened in the first game of the season, and they had to beat up Russell Wilson. Now, the last game of the season, they got to take care of Bobby Wagner. All right, so I got the Seahawks winning this game, and it's going to come down to the Packers winning for the Seahawks to be out.
Hey, Bobby, remember when you were supposed to come to Dallas? You wanted to go to the 49. I mean, you went to LA because you thought he was going to make the Super Bowl.
Facts.
You could have came down here and been part of something great, man. That would have been something great. You in the middle, Micah. I understand why Vaughn didn't come. Vaughn got that money. So I go where the money takes me too, especially if it's Buffalo. Too much snow for me. I'm not going to Buffalo. It's too much snow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy. He could have been in Dallas that way.
One thing that will benefit us, though, if you want to look at the glass half full and not half empty, the Packers make it. Who will they play next after they win that 7? They will first, if they beat the 49ers, right? Imagine that. They could just do all our dirty work. They could beat the 49ers, then go beat the Eagles, and then we go beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could work both ways. And that's the arrogance that the internet don't want to hear from the Cowboys fan because they like, there's a way. there is a way that the Packers could potentially help us out. But at the end of the day, Dallas, you got to do your job. So.
And look, and by the way, Dave is producing the show. He just told Tom to shut up in the private chat. All right, yeah, I got the 49ers winning that. Yeah, we're going to, but 49ers, man, that defense with Aaron. I don't know. You never know. It's football, right? Brock Purdy against Aaron Rodgers. So.
And who knows? Chris Brown might go back to. I mean, Chris Watson. My bad. I don't know why I call him Chris Brown. He might get to dropping passes again. So.
Yeah, he might. But their secondary is weak, so he might burn them up.
That's true. But they got that tough Detroit grit. Y'all know what I'm saying? My good folks from Detroit. It's so cold in the D. How we supposed to keep peace? Think about that, man.
I mean, you want to play the Eagles in the second round, right? You want to play them second round.
I do, but hey, if the Packers can get them out of here for me, like regardless they gonna be one and done. That's all I'm saying. The Eagles are one and done. My man's shoulder is not right. I'm telling y'all.
Don't sleep on the Vikings. I know y'all beat them 40-3. It's like, I don't really Vikings. I don't really believe myself, so I ain't about to go there.
The Giants gonna beat them.
You might be playing the Giants. Well, the Giants 6 will be 6.
Nah, we need that too. I'm on that redeem team.
You need the Vikings to win.
Nah, I'm saying. Oh, what you mean? To play the Giants?
I think if the Giants, hold on, okay. The Giants win, the Giants will play 49ers.
Yeah.
And y'all will play who's left?
Hold on, no, because the first seed always plays the lowest seed, right?
Yeah, first seed will play the Packers beat the 49ers.
Yeah, you're right.
The Packers will play the Eagles. And the Giants will play I'm tripping. Yeah. He'll play I'm tripping. Yeah. That's a division game, man. It's hard to beat the same team 3 times, Tomo.
That's cool for me too, because we owe the Giants a win in the playoffs too. Every time they won the Super Bowl, they beat us.
But and guess what? Those both years, if I'm not mistaken, y'all swept them, right? On both times?
Yeah.
In the season?
Yes.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times in the same year.
Well, we did
hard. It's actually, remember the Rams, they got swept by the 49ers last year, made them in the playoffs and beat them.
But look, if anybody know about beating a team 3 times, we did it. We beat the Eagles 3 times with Romo. We 2 in the regular season and beat them in the playoffs. It's happened before. I mean, it would only be perfect. I wish Cooper Rush would have got the first game.
He said, I feel for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, too much pressure. Yeah, he's going to throw like 8 interceptions.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.